Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Clips, and today I'm going to be reviewing Disney Pixar's Finding Dory. Before I start the review, I just want to give a spoilers warning, for this review does contain spoilers, and I don't want to ruin anything important for you guys, considering that this film is fairly new. I also want to state that all opinions in this review are mine, and I'm not claiming that my opinion is better than anyone else's. Everyone has the right to have their own opinion. So, without further ado, let's get on with the review. Finding Dory is a Disney Pixar's animated film that was released June 17, 2016. The film takes place after the first movie, Finding Nemo, and basically tells the story of Dory, the blue reef fish, and goes more deeper into her memory loss problem. If you have not seen the first movie, I would recommend that you do so. However, I'm sure it won't be too confusing if you are someone who hasn't seen Finding Nemo. So, the film tells the story of how Dory deals with her memory loss problem, and I guess in a way kind of explains how she developed it. And this film also touches on the topic of disability and how people deal with disability. I mean, the first movie, the writers kind of talked about disability, but not as much as this movie does. And also, this movie introduces us to some hilarious new characters like Destiny the whale shark and Bailey the beluga whale. However, the character that stole the show for me, in my opinion, would have to be Hank the octopus, or Sectopus, I guess. From his dry humor to his animation, Hank basically was a win for me. He would also make me laugh, and it was just amazing how his animation, I mean, being an animal that has his mouth unseen for most of the movie and mostly has to work with his eye expressions, the animators did an incredible job. And that movement, the way Hank moves in this movie is so natural and it just amazes me. Great animation there. One thing that I was a little worried about when seeing this movie was it being another film that gets sequel-itis. And honestly, I don't think it was that in this case. Sure, at times, the movie would get a little slow for me, but still, it was a better movie than the Cars series. I mean, talking Cars, what were they thinking? Okay, you know what, that's another review topic for later. Now, was the ending surprising to me? Well, not really. Was I surprised that Dory would find her parents? Well, not really. But I'm actually glad she found her parents, because if she didn't, this plot would definitely feel useless and a complete waste of 1 hour and 43 minutes. Now, I'm going to put up a point that I saw in a fellow reviewer's video by Southspecs, which was her explaining that so many people often feel bored by movies using some case scenarios of people getting lost. And she brought up a good point by saying that getting lost is a fear that many children experience and have nightmares about. I know I did. But honestly, it's a really good thing to add in a movie. It gives the audience something to relate to. I mean, I can see how that case scenario can be overused a lot, especially in a Disney film, but honestly, I think it's kind of brilliant and a good idea, and it gives the audience something to relate to. By the way, I have a couple of questions regarding Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. Okay, first off, whatever happened to the fish tank fish and the 3 sharks? I mean, what did happen to them? Comment down below what you might think have happened to them, because honestly, I really want to know. And also, what do the animators and writers of Pixar have against the name Gerald? I mean, in the first movie, Gerald was a pelican that seemed to be getting a lot of disrespect. And in this movie, Gerald was a sea lion that just wanted to sit on a rock with other sea lions, but couldn't because the other sea lions would kick him off the rock constantly. I mean, what do you have against Gerald? Poor Gerald. He just wants to be loved. I love you, Gerald. Overall, Finding Dory wasn't as funny as Finding Nemo, but was still overall hilarious, and we got to see some older and favorable characters from the first movie, aka Crush, and we were introduced to some funny new characters. Also, baby Dory was so cute! I mean, the big eyes, and oh, it was so adorable. And at some parts, I actually kind of felt a little emotional, like when Dory lost her parents as a little baby fish and keep asking random strangers where her parents were. Comment down below if you were emotional at that part, because that was very emotional. and so sad, and you want to feel so bad, and you just want to hug her. Okay, I'm getting off topic. But overall, I would give this movie an 8 out of 10 for great storyline and wonderful animation and hilarious new characters. I thank you all so much for watching my review, and leave a comment down below of what you thought of this movie and of what animated movies you want me to review next. So, till next time, bye guys!